Hey, welcome. All my right thinkers, thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, B-Farm. Thinking right out here in my lab in the wee hours of the morning where I do what I do for you. I got nicer for you today. Yeah, I'm just hitting it. Let's go. Wright-isms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories. For life, I give you life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical. But if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow him. All these persons reside in you, right? Because know thyself and to my eye be true. Right thinkers. P-Funk philosophy says, they ask the question, well, what's the purpose for life? Why are we here? All that good stuff. Okay. P-Funk philosophy says, getting it right is your purpose in life. What you mean? Know thyself. That's getting it right. Let me break it down for you a little simpler. If that don't make sense to you, let me break it down a little more. Get it right from yours truly, Mr. Wright, is your purpose for life. To what? To know thyself. Again, it won't change. It's going to always come back to you knowing you. That's what I do for you. Your purpose in life is to get it right. Well, how do I get it right? Study, practice, learn, practice what you learn, master it, and know thyself. That's getting it right. What? Getting knowledge of self. Become a master of yourself. That's getting it right. Just praise it a little different, but it still come down to the same thing. You got to put the work in and know yourself. Knowing that's knowing thyself is getting it right in your own life. You got to do that to go to the what? Afterlife. Nobody talks about nobody. Well, nobody know what's going on when we die. Okay, but nobody know what happened before we was born either. But we can theorize, we can conceptualize, and put things into perspective. That's how it's done, and it's been done that way since the beginning. Ain't nothing changed because of your ignorance. Don't change nothing. Learn something, or at least know yourself. You don't know about nothing else. At least you know you. The human life is the test. This physical life, human form from the spirit. We got to come here to have this experience as human beings. The human life is the test for you to what? Master, to know yourself, and to pass the test, you got to get it right. If not, you'll be back again. It's called reincarnation, and we've been reincarnated for thousands of years, and we'll continue. Why? That's the name of this game. Moving on. It's a simulation. Come and play your part, do what you got to do, and get the hell out of the way. Why? Life is temporal. You're going to be here for a little while. Don't fall in love with this material world. Why? It ain't going to be here long. Well, you won't be here long. It'll be here, but you won't. And for all you lovers of stuff, of materialism, this is your domain. Have at it. I'm out. Okay. I do what's right. Why? Because that's how you get it right. Because I figured out. I gained knowledge of self. I mastered the philosophy that I needed to get me to do just that. And now I'm trying to help others what? Figure it out to get it right. That's what we're here for. No, not to be a great football player, world famous so and so. No! Get it right. Why? To get out. You can't get out if you don't get it right. You don't pass this test of life, you'll still be here reincarnating. Getting it right means, again, learning who you are. Listen to Mr. Wright. That's the goal for all of us, not just my right thinkers, but for those who are ignorant of that, I can't help you. But my goal for my right thinkers to know that when you know yourself, you have the power now of what we call gnosis, to know thyself, to know you and God are one. That's the name of this game. Why? Because you can't go home without that knowledge. You can't take stuff with you. You can't buy your way in. You have to obtain self mastery. If you're living for money, and a lot of us do, fame and fortune, a lot of y'all do that too, and all material things, and a whole bunch of y'all stuck on stupid with that, then you're not spiritual. You're material. You're devilish. You're not spiritual. You're human. You're human. You're a human being. You're going to die. You're going to have some fun and then die. That's it. That's the finality that humans have. Spiritual beings don't die. With knowledge of self, you'll know why. And parents, I got to get this to you. Parents, start with our children. Give them the truth. God, if you know the truth, give it to them. If you don't, find somebody who do and let them give it to them. But they need to get the truth. They can stand on and know for themselves that that's a strong foundation. Right now, a foundation we got to stand on is weak. It's weak. It's based on the belief system. That's weak. If we gave our young the same old lies, then that won't help them get to the next level and come conscious to knowing themselves collectively. Why? We still give them the same old, same old. They need something different. They need the truth. We didn't have the truth. We got the BS. Don't give it to them. Expect them to better themselves with it. Give them the truth. And I guarantee, I got 2 college graduates. I know the price to pay to being a parent and teaching them how to hold themselves accountable and do what they need to do for themselves. If more of us done that, we have more kids, more people doing positive things. Moving on, if you care. Okay. Love, they talk that love, love, love. You love money. You love yourself. You love stuff. You don't love people. If you did, you wouldn't be doing the things you do. With the truth. And if we started with our young, getting to young, they would be better young people and they grow to be better old people. We got bad young people who became bad young people, became bad old people. And with the truth, getting it right is a lot easier. That's the result of what? You pursuing and practicing and mastering the truth for yourself. Mastering the belief system don't do a damn thing for you. Self-mastery, again, is when you get it right for yourself. And if you ask me, I think I got it right. So I'm doing what I think is best because that's what I do. Help you what? Get it right. I'm Mr. Right, not wrong. I used to be wrong. You're trying to make wrong right. That was crazy. So I'm known better. Truth, again, truth is the true weapon, the true tool that we can use to what? Aid our youth and to become what? Get them to understand self-mastery is the purpose of life, not a whole bunch of other nonsense. Self-discipline is a problem for us as a people. We can't hold ourselves accountable to do the right thing to save our life. I got 10 people, 8 of them gonna do the wrong thing. And the 2 gotta fight and struggle like hell because they're doing the right thing. They the bad guys. And with self-discipline and consistency, to stick to what you think is best for you to reach your goal, that's how you become successful in life. These are life lessons. Jesus Christ. Also, self-discipline, along with consistency, is also needed for as tools to use for you to reach self-mastery. You have to implement and master those things within yourself. When the Shaolin monks go to the temple, they don't give a damn about nothing except giving you what you need. Moving on. And that's strict discipline and holding you accountable to be consistent in what it is you're supposed to be doing. Knowing you, okay? They said, Bruce Lee's wife said he never took a day off. That's big. He trained every day, hours and hours and hours. So you don't have time for a whole bunch of other stuff. I spend a lot of time studying. I ain't got time for a whole bunch of social life. I could care less about hanging out and chilling. That don't mean nothing to me. Okay? I care about getting my lesson down, putting together concept, that creative content that I can give, help somebody else out. That's what I do. That's my life. That's how I live. So I get not taking it. I don't need no vacation. I ain't having no time off. I'm a worker. I work. I grind. With my mind, it ain't hard when you're using this. Physical grinding is a bitch. Been there, done that, got calluses to prove it. But now I use this. My son told me a long time ago, Dad, I'm not getting callous. I'm not doing what you and Pop out there. That means he ain't gonna do the labor. He's not gonna do that work. Why? He's gonna be a thinker. He's gonna use his mind, and that's what he's doing. Perfect concept. Mastering being good is getting our young people to follow a concept that's right for them. All we gotta do is implement it to them. All we gotta do is get them started, plug it in, and they'll do the rest. That's what they're gonna do with the bad stuff, so we're gonna give them the good stuff. Treat them right and teach them to be like Mr. Wright. Just do right. I don't give a crap. I'm gonna do what's right. I'm pushing it, I'm living on it, I'm standing on it. And I'm trying to get other people to do the same thing. And that's how we will grow to be better people. You can get whatever you desire in life with self-discipline and consistency, long as it's what's right. You can put that same activity into what's wrong. I did that too, okay? But that don't end well. But if you put it in the right way, you will end up the beneficiary of what? Doing the right thing for yourself. You're gonna be the one who got to suffer the consequences of your bad actions. You're gonna be more action. Okay, but it feels better to do the right thing. Trust me. My mother-in-law said she never felt good doing bad things. I can't even imagine that. Why? I came out the box bad. So no, bad was always in my life. I don't know nothing else. I know bad. I know wrong. Very well. My change was to do the right thing. That was the change that we all can make. If you're doing wrong, just stop. Start doing what's right. And if you're doing what's right and it ain't good enough, try a little harder. But keep doing what's right. Don't go back to wrong. Okay? I don't know a lot of bad people who came good and go back to being bad again. I ain't going back that road. Like the mouse in the maze. If he gets shot, he ain't going that way again. He ain't gonna go. That's more sense than us. that mice got a little bitty brain, but he got sense enough to know I'm not causing myself the pain. I'm not gonna do that to myself. He's not self-destructive by nature. Okay, that's called instinct. That's survival. You know, if I go there, I'm getting shot. I ain't doing that. If we would use that mentality, we'd be a lot better off. Okay, so you don't need to what to do what's wrong. You need to do what's right. That will benefit you and hopefully make you feel. If you feel good doing wrong, you got some issues. I'm just saying. I'm gonna leave that there. I know people who enjoy. I used to enjoy doing wrong. Yeah, I love getting over. I love doing the things I used to do to people. Now it makes my stomach turn. Okay, just trying to let you know. So I done that too, and that don't get you nothing. Self pleasures ain't the end all be all, but that's what most people want, just to be satisfied, just for yourself. Okay, moving on. Again, where we at? Self discipline. Nope. You can get okay. Now, as a spiritual philosopher, I'm talking God. I'm talking God. I'm talking experience that I have about God. Not just talking God because I read some damn books. As a spiritual philosopher with self mastery, there you go. I ain't just blowing smoke. I ain't just whistling Dixie. You can learn something from me. That's my goal as a teacher is to teach. I take that serious. Be like Mr. Wright. Why? Know yourself. Put the time in. That means you got it right. If you put the time, energy, and effort into being your best self, into knowing you, that's the best thing you can do for you. Oh, you better make a bunch of money. You better have a bunch of girls. You have a bunch of fancy clothes, a nice big house and car. That don't get you nothing but, again, pleasures, selfish pleasures. That's it. Master being, oh no, I ain't going that way again. Okay, been there, down here. Okay, be like, yeah. Live right. When? Daily. Until what? Until you get it right. Make that be your way of life. I did, and it worked like a charm. I'm still here. And it's only getting better. It ain't getting worse. It's getting better. Okay, it just started out good, but guess what? It goes and comes. But make that part of your life, like Mr. Wright, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You don't care about what other people. I don't give a damn what people. I don't care about that. But that's why I teach to help you. But I don't care about nobody other than myself, and I got to do what I need to do for me. If you're ignorant of what you need to do for yourself, that's just wrong. Okay? So now how you change that? You start going the other way. Do what's right. Practice doing the other thing that wasn't help you doing the wrong thing. Stop doing that and try something else. If it ain't working for you, what that tell you? Insanity is to do the same thing, expect a different result. Do something different, you get a different result. Guarantee that. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. If it ain't working, try something else. If it's working, keep doing it. Ain't hard to figure out. All right, where you at? Ain't no okay. Now, if you're ego tripping, getting it right for you is the last thing you're gonna do. Why? You love what you're doing, and getting it right ain't even on your agenda. That's why. And what happened at the end time, when it's all about to be over, now you want to figure out how you can pray, cramp, and You didn't put the work in. You didn't do what you need to do. You will not pass go. You're gonna go back again and try it again. Don't cut $200. Remember the game of life with a Monopoly game? Every game of life constantly. Yeah. And when you make bad decisions, you got to suffer the consequences. That's a fact of life. Simple as that. It ain't my way. But if you want to get it right, tune in every day and do what I tell you to do. Study, learn, and live right when daily. Just like Mr. Right. And you'll have it right too. Simple as that. I ain't got the monopoly on getting it right. I try to get anybody who wants to practice it, try it for themselves to do just that. That's what I'm here for. Now, when you make getting it right your way of life, you got to punch that ticket to what? Your afterlife. That's what we live this life for, to get to there. We're going there. If you get it right, you go there. If not, you're going to stay here. Simple as that. Moving on. You have to what? Get it right. In order for you to get to the afterlife. We call it knowing thyself, reaching Christ consciousness, spiritual enlightenment. You call it a whole lot of things. But are you doing it? It ain't the name. It ain't the whatever. It's the fact that anybody who does it, you can call it whatever the hell you want. You have to get it right first and reach the kingdom of heaven. Same thing. It's all philosophically the same thing. Getting it right means what? Reaching nihas, studying, putting the work in, practicing your daily lessons, living by them, and proving to your higher self to work to get through his blessings, and your life will be fine. If you put the work in, you get results out. Good in, good out. Bad in, bad out. It's up to you to what? To get it right. In your life. That's your decision, your choice, okay? And you got a whole lifetime to figure it out. But don't wait till the end of life, like the Monday morning quarterbacks, like my man, and then try to ask for forgiveness and all the no, apologize. No. If you spend your life mistreating people, you go your whole life doing you, what do you expect to get in return? That's what you're going to get. Nothing. Okay? Simple as that. Why? You wasted your whole life away. Why? Doing you. You get nothing for that. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, this you do. You get reincarnation. Okay? The afterlife is for those who what? Got it right in this life to get to what? Eternal life. Well, nobody know about it. Again, there you go with that. Nobody know. No, you don't know. And you want to be lazy, knock yourself out. I'm not going to argue and debate with you about the truth. That ain't what I do. Okay? I'm here to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, not to argue and debate with you. You either learn or get out the way. Get out my class. Simply that. You come here, you come to learn. I'm not here debating. I'm here teaching. If you come sit down, have a seat, you might learn something. Pay attention. That's what I'm here to do. After. The afterlife, which is eternal life, and the concept is when you are conscious, your spirit don't have a consciousness. That's your job to put it with the consciousness. Your body has to have your head on it. That means the spirit, the God, and you become one. That's the concept to get you back to the eternal life. And why? When you go there, you know who you are. So if I get to heaven, my great-great-grandmother, who made it because she lived right and she did things she needed to do, she did her thing, got there. Guess what? I don't know her. That's what it's meant by, I see you on the other side. Yeah, you will. But you will be you, and they will be them. Other than that, you won't be seeing why they didn't make it. When you get to the party, don't worry about who here or ain't here. Why you're here. That's all that matters. And that's what it's all about. Moving on. We all start out. A lot of us don't end up. They say the many are called. Yeah, many are born. That's your calling. Born into life, that's your calling. But few are chosen. Why? Because the work you need to do to get that is up to you, every individual. That's why. It ain't got nothing to do with God. Oh, God chose me. No, he didn't. No, he did. I hate to make that break the tea, bearing bad news. Stop with what the God did. God is spirit and awareness, consciousness. With self mastery, if you gain it, that means you in this life you got it right. That means you punched your ticket to the afterlife. They knew about that. They had a concept about that, and they aspired to go there. Nobody came back and said they reached there, but we still aspired to do it. We still know stuff is wrong. We still do it, don't we? So your choice. Again, we're here to have choices. Whatever decision you make, be prepared for the consequences. That's all karma means. Karma means to be, whatever your action is, be prepared for the reaction that you're going to get. Trust me. Good action, good result. It don't change. All right, wrapping it up. I appreciate you tuning in. I got to hit the gym. It's about that time in the morning. All right. Self mastery is getting it right. Knowing thyself is getting it right. Reaching Christ consciousness is getting it right. Reaching Averna, yeah, getting it right. You feel me? So all those things still come down to getting it right, still come down to what? Knowing thyself. Self-mastery is the best knowledge you can obtain, the highest knowledge you can reach. And when you get it, that's how you get to what? The next life. Hope you enjoyed it. But you got to do it in this life. What? Get it right. Like Mr. Wright. I'm ready for my afterlife. Wow. I got it right. Are you ready? If you're scared to die, you ain't ready. Keep working on what? Getting it right. I'm here for you every day. Tune in. I got you. And in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100 and get it right. And me 100 miles today because I got it right. And I'll never know that my right thinkers who work on getting it right. And those who do, don't pass away. We continue on to that what? Afterlife. I see you over there. All right thinkers.